Wow, I'm getting kind of low on money. Well, I suppose only one thing left to do.
Let's go get him!
Let's be financially responsible!
It looks like the tank's full. I'm gonna have to empty it somewhere. Okay, now the hard part is trying to get up this hill with a full load.
Yes, бля!
What? It's not illegal if you don't get caught, right?
No niin, ja ei näytellä niitä hävyttömiä käsimerkkejä siellä.
Oh, really? What is it?
No niin, ja lähetäpä pihalle harjoittelemaan sitä viittomaa kieltä.
Oh, great, another car. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. I guess I'll take it off there and put along it. Well guys, I have yet another car in my collection. According to the VIN plate and the registration, this is a 1987 Hayosiko Lamore DX. Now what exactly does DX mean? Well, DX apparently means deluxe, which gives you a couple different options. The DX trim gives you a passenger mirror, 5-speed manual transmission, tachometer, and a digital clock. It also comes equipped with a 1.6 liter single cam fuel injected engine, not carbureted. That was on the base model. Strangely enough though, the guy opted for unpainted bumpers and no hubcaps, so that's kind of odd. Now, the car is in pretty bad shape, as you can probably tell, and there's some good reasoning behind that. Basically, the guy would let people borrow his car to drive around and whatnot. Well, after a while, these people he let borrow his car started to become a bit entitled, and they wouldn't stop begging him to borrow his car. And because of this, the guy was like, you know what? Fine. You want my car so badly? You can take it. And, well, nobody took it. And now the car is mine. Because of all the wear and tear done to the vehicle, there is a plethora of issues with the car itself, as you can clearly see. The tires are all dry rotted and the alignment is pretty bad. It has the classic Japanese patina on it. And the car has trouble idling, like it doesn't idle at all. Kind of like how my Rusco did before I fixed it. I'm just hoping that Fleetari can fix this thing. I mean, he can fix just about anything, so I'm pretty hopeful. Well, it looks a bit better now at least. And before you guys ask, the reason why I painted it matte black was it was the only color that really covers up the rust. Everything else you could still kind of see the rust through the paint, as you can clearly see when I try to paint it orange here. Now as you can see by the plumes of black smoke behind me, I think this is some kind of fuel mixture issue. The engine's running way too rich. That would probably be why the engine keeps stalling at idle. Now, since this car is fuel injected, that means it's probably a problem with the ECU. Unfortunately, I don't know how to tune an ECU because I don't have the proper equipment, but I think Fleetari does. Well, let's see here. Fleetari has a couple different options for parts I can order for this thing. Obviously, the most important is the engine to get it retuned and stuff like that. I can order optional hubcaps for it. That's kind of neat, I guess. A creamy interior. I'm not really a big fan of that. I might not get that actually. And obviously the new tires, which I'm assuming alignment is part of the package. Well, I think I'll just go for the essentials, and maybe I'll order the other stuff later on if I feel like it. I'll order the engine tune and the new tires and alignment. Okay, all that's left now is just get a ride home, wait a couple days for Fleetari to call me back.
You got another car?
I already know what you're thinking. Oh god, this guy got another car. Well, this one's different.
これはあなたが所有している他のすべてのクソカバとどう違うのですか?
Well, I know how much you like my Satsu because it's Japanese, right? Well, this car is also Japanese. Well, since you're half Japanese, I figured, you'd like it. Listen, to be honest, I didn't even want the car, but the guy just, pushed it out onto me. I didn't even want it, but I was like, well, I have this car, and I might as well do something with it,
So, you spent most of the money you earned working to fix it, didn't you?
Not all of it. I still have money left. I didn't buy, the hubcaps or the interior for it, okay? Just the essentials. Just let me show you the car, and I'm sure you'll change your mind.
Okay, whatever. But why does your voice sound so worn out?
Yeah, funny you should mention it, actually. I guess my body rejected doing so much manual labor for today, so I had to smoke an entire pack of cigarettes to keep myself from getting stressed out. Oh, ow. Ow, what was that for?
You lazy motherfucker! Alright, where is it? Where is this piece of shit car you wouldn't shut up about?
It's over there.
Huh, just as I thought. Another piece of crap car. Wait, it can't be.
Anchovy, are you okay?
Linus, there's something I never told you about me. Before we met, well, before I moved to Finland, I used to be a pizza delivery driver. I know, pretty stereotypical, right? But I used to drive a car just like this. We called it a Toyota Corolla back home. I would drive the mountainous passes of my hometown every night. ある日までは衝突してくるが前損になってしまいました。That car was given to me by my grandfather before he died. On that night, I lost the last connection I ever had to him.
Let me guess, you want me to let you drive the car for one final time, and then after that, get rid of it because it reminded you too much of your grandfather?
I was about to say that, actually.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's go for its maiden voyage and final ride.
Hey, what was that for?
Anchovy, I need to ask you a very important question. Does this mean we're even?
Even for what?
Well, you helped my grandfather by paying his medical bills off, and I let you have your final ride in this car. I haven't paid you back for the money, but if you still want it, I can sell this car and pay back whatever I make from it.
Well, now that you mention it, I think we're even.